time again. I have gotten some more stuff from the Midwest Reptile Show I think you would like to see. Of course, you would eventually see it anyway. I'm not sure if I'm going to call this the same thing as I did last time, or if I can call this an invertebrate room tour. I suppose I could call this a room tour. I suppose I've got enough stuff now to call it a invertebrate room tour. Anyways, on with the video. So here's the first shelf. As you can see, there's the same two, well, this cage is different since the last time you saw it. I still have my hissing cockroaches. You may notice that now instead of egg cartons, there's a half log hide. And that big one up there has molted since the last time you saw them. Well, maybe not that individual one, because you probably couldn't notice an individual one, but you can probably definitely notice that there's a abnormally large one compared to last time. Anyways, this cage is not a new animal. It is my Tarantula's cage, and I did decide on a name for her. I decided to call her Selenium. I'm pretty sure it's a her still. But this is her cage. As you can see, it is bigger, hence the tarantula rehousing video. And she did molt in between this video and the last video. So she is bigger now and much prettier. I'll have to see if I can get her to come out of her burrow for you. Anyways, then up in that cage, I'm not going to let you look at it too long. Well, okay, you can't really tell on here. Well, up in that cage are some of the new additions, and we will get to them right now. Okay, so here's their cage. Oh yeah, and I forgot one of the things I need. I will be right back. It'll only take a fraction of a second for you. Okay, I am back. I have gloves. Now this animal can be handled just fine without gloves. I just have them on because of late they've been pooping on me when I pick them up, and I don't want to be pooped on at the moment. So let me just get the top of the cage off. And I'll get the biggest one out. Come here, little fella. Come here. Okay. There we go. Okay, what we have here is a giant golden millipede. Now he is pretty much as big as he'll get. They may be called giant gold millipedes, but they are not very big. I will get some close-up shots of them for you in a minute. Here's one right now, I guess. I'll get you a better one in a second. They're very cute. I got them from the vendor called Mostly Reptiles at the Midwest Reptile Show. They're really good for invertebrates and stuff. So I'm gonna put this guy back down in there. Hey, can you crawl off of my hand? Hey, come on. What? Hey. Would you crawl off of my hand already? So in here you can see all the millipedes are in where their food is. They put their food down in the middle of this cork bark. And then, yeah, everything else I showed you, only up close. It's a very, very nice enclosure that I set up there, in my opinion. Now, I hope the cage is still in frame. The thing with millipedes is that if you have any amphibians as pets, you should not hold your millipedes and then hold your amphibian right after holding them, because millipedes secrete skin irritants and cyanide, which it won't hurt you. The cyanide won't hurt you unless you ate your millipedes, which I don't know why you would, but if you did, it would kill you. But the skin irritants will only really irritate you if you get them like on your face and stuff, or let them sit on your hand for a while. So just wash your hands after handling your millipedes. But you can imagine why that would be bad for an amphibian, because amphibians have very sensitive skin, and they can absorb a lot of stuff through their skin. Which is why you would not want to hold a millipede and then hold an amphibian. Which is why in a lot of my herping videos you have seen me wearing gloves when I hold a millipede. That is not because they're dangerous to hold, that's because if I were to catch an amphibian afterwards, then I would probably end up poisoning that amphibian from what the millipede secreted onto my hand. And obviously I don't want to do that. And the millipedes have quite simple care. I've been misting the cage just a tiny bit to keep the soil slightly damp, because they get their water from the soil, and I would imagine they get some from their food. But anyways, I will put them back on the shelf and we will move on to the next edition. Okay, so the next edition, or should I say additions, they're not really pets. They're for food for my tarantula and potentially for the other thing I got. And here, I don't know if you can see the label on top of the box. If you can, you already can see what they are. In this box, and I'm going to have to get a heating pad for them. See here. I'll throw that on the floor because I don't want to get cooties all over my desk. In here we have Dubia roaches, which are good food for animals that you have, such as like bearded dragons. At least I think they're good for bearded dragons. I'm pretty sure they are. But I know they're great for tarantulas. So I figured I'd get some, and if there gets to be too many, I can give extra to the chickens that we have. Because the chickens would just gobble up a nice juicy roach. And I got 50 of them. They are large ones, although they have not fully grown yet. Because for some reason, even large ones are not fully grown. You would think that ones that they call large would be fully grown, but no. Anyways, so yeah, I will show you the setup I have for them. Okay, so here is their setup. You can see one of them just there. And yes, I know I should have the egg cartons be vertical in there, but I do not have any egg cartons big enough to put them vertically. So I'm having to make do for the moment. Then there's one that's recently molded right there. And there's those. And then I don't feel like... Well, I suppose I can lift that up. Oh, and the camera's not focused. There it goes. Then more on there. Anyways, that's pretty much it for them. Oh, there's the other one that recently molted. Okay, I do have one more animal to show you. And it is in this cage right here that you can kind of see. So I will now show it to you guys. And then I will, well, I might hold it, I'm not sure. I don't want to stress it out too much. And then I will, after that, show you guys my tarantula, how big she's gotten, if I can persuade her to come out of her burrow. Okay, so here it is. It is an Millipedes. I also got it from Mostly Reptiles at the Reptile Expo. He's got this nice little setup here. It's a Zoomed Bulgarium. Now I'm going... Sorry about the shaky camera footage there. I'm going to upsize him to a 12 by 12 by 18, or maybe just a 12 by 12 by 12, something like that, just so that he can have more space to move around the bottom, because he keeps going into the corner back there, and I'm worried that he'll get himself stuck. He's gotten out each time he's gone into that corner, but it would just make me feel better if he had the ability to not get stuck at all. So, yeah. You know, I don't think I'm going to hold him for you guys right now, because, well, one, I don't want to stress him out. Also, I think I might be able to get him to eat for you guys. I'm not sure. Anyways, that is all for this video. And if you want to see more videos like it, be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Oh yeah, hold on. Real quick, for the outro, here's the clip of Mostly Reptiles table at the reptile show.